Hello, in my next video. This video is related with my old but very good printer, or used to be very good printer, Konica Minolta Magical 2500W. As you can see here, the quality of the printer was still is outstanding for the price, because it cost around 140 euro and or maybe less than 140, maybe 100 euro, and the density is 1000 times 1000 1200 times 1200, and you can also set up interlacing to be 2400, and it's really very high quality. But since 2016, I bought this printer 2012. It was printing quite nice. Now it's disassembled. You will understand why. It was printing quite nice, but since 2016 there is starting some, let's say, print delaying or something like that. What you can see here. Please don't be disturbed with this. This is previous recommendation. I probably killed some part of the printer. That's the laser valve, or this static element, because they suggested me to put an oil paper inside, but this is like output of the printing. Hello, this is test page, and it should start according my notebook. It should start at the very first, bordering with 2 centimeters from the top. It's somewhere here. Basically it's somewhere here, and it started one time. It started here, and another time it started even here. Okay, one guy on the internet, on YouTube, I would like to thank him very much, because he reported completely Lucas stuff the problem of the printer, but I don't need this one. This is different one. Now we know the solution. He reported very detailedly what was going on in his printer. It was Minolta, the same magic color, but 2400 beside 2500W. But it doesn't matter, because here is really a small relay, small coil. Oh my god, it's still powerized, and this fan is still it was called like a blue, because it has blue tape about the coil. And yeah, you can see basically that I don't know if it's visible, because this camera is some Chinese kind. It's sticked. Now it's not sticked because I was working quite a lot with the before, but when I push it from the opposite side, like this one, you can see that I need, no, now it's not true, but here you can see a black powder, which used to be maybe some kind of molybdenum or some kind of foam, and due to humidity probably in the air, it becomes to be sticky material. So it's restricted. It's restricted to react the tongue. We call it this part as tongue, but this launcher, because it's launching something obviously, or maybe going to some switch, or getting some signal or whatsoever, and it rests. You see, now it was sticked after a while of being together, and basically this is not good, and this is the problem, that as long as it's sticked after signal is coming into the coil, as much delay you would see on output. Sometimes when it's sticked absolutely, you can't see any output. And now I'm going to show you practically. Basically, I let the camera here, and I will print the same page, and you will just listen when the page is coming through, and you will see that this tongue will be still, maybe not, because now we were training a little bit. We were training it a little bit, and maybe it won't be so tough. But anyway, I don't believe that it will react on time. So let's go to print the same test page. Okay. Now the data. Okay, I can't print the test page because here is error, and I need to open and close. And now maybe because it's in pool, pooling, maybe it will be printed automatically after this paper cleaning procedure. Yeah, now it's starting the loading in the mechanism, and paper is still waiting at the position. Yeah, now it's starting. Okay, I don't know if it's gonna be printed, the paper. Ah, now, yes. Now, and paper is coming in, but the tongue is still sticked. Yeah, but tongue becomes to be sticked. And okay, the result is that it was still sticked. And there are two printings actually, because I use the same page, the same site. And you can see that the shift is very big. The shift is very big, and it's something like that. So I don't know, it's some kind of auxiliary relay. But now I'm going to clean the relay. I'm going to clean the relay. I need to prepare some material for cleaning, and we will see after cleaning if it's going better. But we would see that there was no reaction of the relay. There was absolutely no reaction, because the power is too poor. Yeah, now it was quite nice sticked. The power is too poor to reinforce the stick force, which is getting these two parts together. So we have basically option to dismount the whole the relay, but there was also recommended to do it without dismounting. Yeah, we can do it without dismounting. Just I need to prepare some stuff for. Yeah, hello. So basically, I'm ready for cleaning. Now I hope that I will be able to make some video, because it's maybe I could switch off the printer, but there is no electricity, some high voltage electricity in that side. So, and I don't need to go deeper, or there is no danger, real risk. So my risk analysis says me that it's okay, but this is really fucking sticky material. It looks to be like to be intentional to deadline your printer very soon in order to buy a new one, because now it's year 2020. Now it's 2020 because it's January 2020. It's January 2020, and this printer is no longer available on sale. But you see that it's really, yeah, it's really some kind of dissolved form or something like that. Now it's still sticky because there is still a lot of material. This was like first portion getting out. Okay, now it's not so sticky, but it doesn't mean that we won the battle, because now we use some spiritus, like spirit, you know. What is this? Is like cleaning material. It's alcohol, but 100% alcohol. I hope that it's going down nice because it's almost dissolved by the air. I just need to I have no special traditional using for cleaning ears this material. I need to improvise a little bit. Yeah, but we can improvise, we can do it by improvised way. It's not so big deal. Okay, there is still small portion of material. Small portion of sticky material. We need to be perfect with the cleaning, because otherwise if we are not perfect with the cleaning, there should be problem in a couple of times, or a little bit resting the printer, because now it's so wet that it's not sticky, but there is still sticky material. You can't see it on the camera because it's in the rear part, but I see it by my eyes. Now it seems to be clean. The part seems to be clean. There was suggested to put some equal thickness tape, but I don't think so that it's necessary to put any tape there, because there is no big force that these two parts could be clutched together and damaged together, and delaying due to that it's a little bit longer time to reach the wishing position, or this clutching position, or opening position, let's say. It is not so big deal, because it's a couple of hold the movement can be a couple of milliseconds, and the difference between this and this, you can't see this and this. The difference, if it's 0.25 millimeters longer trajectory or shorter trajectory, is maybe 1 microsecond. So it's nothing. It's nothing. It must be just cleaned. And I'm very curious now, because I'm doing it online, as you can see. I'm doing it online, and I'm very curious if it was really problem. But it seems to be it was problem, because there was no reaction last time. Now I'm going to retest the page, but I need to open the printer. I would like to open the printer, close the printer to reload the page, or like to be, because there is message of stuck paper inside again. So I need, yeah, you see that here is the black rubbish. It's very interesting, this kind of rubbish. And maybe it will be printing automatically, because last time it got message, the printer got message that there is stacked paper inside and no any printing was coming out. Yes, it's going automatically, but there is still nothing. There is still nothing, and the situation is absolutely the same. Of course, it is not necessary to. Now it's going okay. There is also a question if it doesn't need to be a little bit closer to the electromagnetic veil, because we don't know, basically we don't know how thick was the original element there. Maybe it was thick, a little bit thicker, like to be a little bit closer, this electromagnetic veil. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some, yeah, maybe some tape on it, and we will see. Because now we need to experimentize and find out the original status. We are going to use, I have no electrical tape here. Yeah, but I have some special tape upstairs. But I'm going to use some Tesa tape. It's very high German quality tape, and I'm going to, because I'm guessing that the thickness of the pad was maybe 1 millimeter, the original pad. I'm going to paper something like that. Yeah. I really do not know how to. I need to cut it like this. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm papered a little bit thicker material. Yeah, I'm going to. This is just temporary. No. Okay, because when I check the other stuff, it looks like that. Okay. So now I don't know. I do not know. Maybe it's too much. It looks to be too much. I'm going to get out one layer. Yeah. So, and I'm going to repeat the experiment. Just open and close because there is still in buffer. Oh, there is still bufferized the page in the memory of the printer. And we will see what's gonna be result. Now we saw that it was nicely getting in, so it is just one signal, and the result is like this one. So it's the distance is like this, and here in the previous experiment, yeah, the distance is maybe 2 times greater, and yeah, but there is still error page because of there is no error page. Now you see that it's still error page blinking. Now there is question when I put one page here. Yeah, it stops. It means, yeah, but this is the second page. Again, the reaction was proper, very nice and very proper, and yeah, the printing is at the same position. It's perfect. It's marvelous. This guy, thank you very much to this guy. I'm going to put the page again. Yeah, and it's clear. No any error, nothing like that, and alignment seems to be okay. Exactly, I can say that how much is alignment from the. Okay, this is in centimeters or inches. 7 inches. This is in inches. 1 inch, 2 inches, around 5 centimeters. Yeah, it can be. No, maybe it's hard to say. I need to change inches to be centimeters because I don't know. I don't know how much is it from. But anyway, it looks to be that the problem is finally solved. So thank you very much for watching the video. Now what I'm going to do, yeah, I have 2 options. Basically, one option is that I will be bending a little bit this metal part to be not any material between just to be pre-alignment precisely this part, because it must be pre-alignment a little bit, or I put some material on it. It's hard to say what is better, but I prefer to bend this material a little bit by some bending element, and yeah, I'm going to bend this material for a while. I'll come back with some pliers to do that. Okay, so I will try to bend a little bit this element, but I don't know if it's enough space to do that. No, this is not good space. I need to put camera a little bit aside, because I need to find more convenient position to do the bending. It's a little bit more tough than I was expected. Maybe it wasn't possible to bend it because yeah, it's not possible to bend it. So there is just second option, to put some sticky material on it. Yeah, because this is absolutely tough material, and we need to I'm not sure if I bend it a little bit, but I don't think so. And there is also another option that I can bend against this tongue. Maybe it's but there is no space for these pliers. Yeah, something like that. Okay, but it's still too big movement, because I guess that the movement must be only a little bit. Yeah, only a little bit. Oh, okay, now it's going. Yes, now I bend it a little bit. The movement is much shorter, but I'm going to continue with bending a little bit deeper. Okay, yeah, now it's only such a small bending. So let's test all the process again. If there is no any cracking, scratching whatsoever, control print, A4 is the page, enter. Yeah, it was perfect. It was stopped or something like that. Alarm. Yeah, and our printing is a little bit upper because of shorter delaying of the relay, but only a little bit. It means it's around 1/2 millimeter, maybe 2 millimeters. It's like good result. Yeah, because it was reacted very short, and I think that for me it doesn't matter if it's 1 millimeter up or down, because I don't need to align so precisely my printings usually. Okay, so thank you very much for watching the video. I hope that this was very useful on YouTube. I was just executed what was written already on the YouTube, but it was perfect. That very clear message and very narrow and straight, and it was working. It's really perfect for me. Thank you very much, and see you in my next videos. Bye bye.